Time to talk about the latest Primordium bundle coming to Valorant. Now, I know it shows 8 VP, but now I know the full price, so we will be talking about its value. As you guys know, that's a huge point of this channel. I also want to say huge shout out to Rem Valorant. He's going to be linked down below, pinned comment, because this is all his footage. He just shared it with me. I woke up, realized there was some early access. He sent the footage my way so I could make this content for you guys, so huge shout out to him. He is the literal GOAT, so link down below. Here's the bundle in the background. I actually think aesthetically it's really good, and I want to give hats off to the obviously the designers when it comes to the flow of each individual gun and texture of the skins themselves. So you can see it has a shorty, a phantom, just quickly going over the different color schemes, all looking fire, by the way. This blue and white, hello, and gold and black color schemes, check. We got a shorty, phantom, and vandal. Right. Weapon, check. So it's looking really good so far. I'm not going to lie. The overall aesthetic is fantastic. And when you hop in game, when we see the actual gameplay, oh my goodness. Also, we got a dual melee, finally, that is premium. A premium dual melee that people will actually want with unique animations. And a Spectre. So gun checks out. When you kill someone, a hand comes in and grabs them, and it leaves a mark on the ground. When you step in this mark, you enter a new dimension. So we got a top tier post-kill animation, right? We got a top tier post-kill animation. And the dimension completely changes color. So here we have the yellow one instead of the red. We have the green, which looks really cool. And my personal favorite, which is the last one, the blue. I'm just biased. I absolutely love blue. Looks fantastic. And there's a lot of details going on in the smoke effects, the triangle at the top. Certain, if you don't have a high-end PC, it might be a little aggressive, but it is post-round, so it should be okay. But look at this clip from Rem Valorant so you can see the hand a little better.
Looks like the Elder Flame at home, but very nice finisher. Very nice.
All right, now we're going to head into the range. So here we can see a lot more just raw footage of every single style. So you can see the melee has a very unique animation, a lot going on here. I think it's the first amazing dual melee. When you run with the melee, it's a unique running animation. I love this gold effect here with the fire. It just looks fantastic. We can see the vandal here, same idea with this color variant. In this footage, it's going to go through every single gun with every single variant, all within the range, inspecting, shooting, and giving you sound effects. So there's the entire bundle just fully laid out for you here. However, the main thing here is how much it's going to cost. Because when you see this, right, we're seeing top tier animation, some of the best variants, to be honest, a beautiful overall design, especially if you like this dragon medieval style thing, and an amazing finisher with good sound effects. You expect it to cost insane. Like, see, Riot, bundle over bundle is breaking records, right? Even every time you shoot, the lava's like spilling out of the gun. So a lot went in from the art team side, right? When it comes to the reload, though, I can't say they fully cooked, okay? Like, the inspect is nice, the lava dripping. I think they put a lot of work into this overall, but I do want to just be a little bit mean. I don't think the reload is insane. I would have expected with a reload on this style of weapon for the magazine to, like, melt off the bottom. Does that make sense? Like, when you press R, it melts off the bottom, then you put in a new one. I think just that alone would have put it quite up there. However, the reload animation was skimped on a tiny bit here. That's what makes it overall worse than Elder Flame, because Elder Flame just has so much more uniqueness going on. But I do like the actual textures of the gun a lot more. Does that make sense? The color scheme, the textures, and the finisher, in my opinion, are really solid. So while it's not all hype, it's also not all bad. When it comes to the total price of the bundle, it will cost 8,700 VP. Which is obviously a lot. The biggest selling point here is the melee. I am happy that it isn't inflated again. I've been waiting for a solid 8,700 or 7,100 bundle for a long time. I would have loved to see the 7,100, but a lot of people will say I'm dreaming, especially with that finisher. That's what they get away with. If the finisher was just the hand without the entire new dimension that changes color with your variant, I actually think it would have been deserving of 7,100. At 8,700, I would have liked to see a little more unique reload animation, but not something insane. Like I said, the bottom melts off, you put in a new magazine, that would have been enough. When it comes to the color variants, I genuinely do believe they all slap. We're talking about like a dark red, gold and black, white and blue. as well as a green, like I think it slaps. And then there's completely no reason to complain about the gun collection, right? Like Phantom and Vandal and Spectre is insane, and a shorty. The only thing maybe is if the shorty was like a sheriff. I don't want to say Ghost. Ghost has already a lot of like goth style skins, but like maybe a sheriff, and it would have been the best gun selection possible in a bundle. And then there's the melee, which is genuinely unique and fantastic. So I can't hate too hard here, especially because they didn't inflate the price. Only thing I can take points away is that reload animation. That's the only thing. You're seeing all the different guns in the background. Is it a cop or drop overall for 8700 VP? I might get it. I might not. I've kind of let loose on buying Valorant skins. I put my money where my mouth is. I do think they're still very expensive, and you know, as I started criticizing Riot, I also stopped putting money in just to, you know, keep everything aligned there. But in this case, it really isn't too bad, and I do think there's a lot of value to be had here for Valorant. You know, big quotations there for Valorant. Like I said, though, not perfect. The melee alone will cost 4,350 VP. So, you know, 4,300. There's some gatekeeping going on for the melee, which I did expect. This is just the norm now. Look at the green melee, though, man. Just amazing. Look at the green melee. It is quite literally fantastic. I might actually just get the melee for 4,300. Still cheaper than 8,700, to be honest. I just really like the dual wielding weapon. This is the second one. I think I said first. That's my bad. This is the second great one. I already own the first great one. But you know, one is more like a knife you hold backwards. One is a complete like Kratos style sword that you get to run with. So yeah. Solid overall. Let me know what you think down below. I hate when I have to end my commentary before the footage, but I think it's worth leaving the gameplay for people who just want to see every single color and listen to the audio as well. So have at it. Let me know what you think down below.